everybody, I am so excited for this video. I'm excited for a few reasons. Number one, I've never posted a video like this. I have posted recipe videos before, but they're all like healthy and blah 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 for weight loss and that sort of thing. But this recipe is not for weight loss and it's not healthy. It's delicious, and it comes with a warning. Yes, these are delicious. Trigger warning. If watching cookie videos or people making cookie dough might trigger you, I totally get it. Been there and done that. So just as a warning, you will see cookie dough if you proceed any further. So I had an occasion where I baked some chocolate chip cookies for a friend. She made a wonderful, amazing birthday cake for my son because hashtag I just had a C-section 2 weeks ago. Literally 2 weeks ago, I was in the hospital. So she made my son a birthday cake. I made her chocolate chip cookies, and I really wanted to share this recipe because everybody has a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, and I've tried a lot of chocolate chip cookie recipes, and not all of them are awesome, and sometimes they don't turn out. And I have made this recipe several times, and every single time they turn out exactly the same. So I want to share this recipe because I personally think that I have stumbled upon the best recipe. The link to the website where I found the recipe will be linked down below. And without further chatting and rambling, let's get into the video, and I will be sharing the tips and tricks during the video about how to make sure that your chocolate chip cookies turn out perfect every single time. Let's get started.
The first step for all good cookies is to cream the sugar and the butter. And I do this in my KitchenAid mixer, and I whip it for quite a while until it's nice and fluffy. And then of course, scrape down the sides, mix again, make sure everything is well combined before moving on to the next step, which will be adding in the eggs and the vanilla, and then repeating, mixing it till it's really well combined and fluffy, scraping down the sides. Pretty basic cookie 101 stuff here, but just wanted to explain that I do beat this for quite a while until it is really nice and fluffy. Now you should probably combine your dry ingredients like the flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, but as you can tell, I'm kind of in a hurry this morning, so I just put it all into the bowl and they still turned out just fine. But if you want to get fancy, right now, mix your flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt before you add it in. Next here, I'm just adding in the flour and then the chocolate chips and not over mixing. But remember, this is kind of a dry dough, and so it does take a little bit extra time to mix it all together, so make sure you scrape down the sides, get everything from the bottom mixed well, and then just make sure that you don't mix it too long, otherwise your cookies will be kind of tough, because that's what happens to flour if you over mix it. All right, my oven has been preheated to 350 degrees, and then I have lined my air bake cookie sheets with parchment paper, and then I'm using a cookie scoop. And these cookies do not spread very much, and so you can actually put them pretty close together. You'll see here in just a minute that after I got all the cookies on, I realized I could probably squeeze one more row in, and that's because these cookies don't really spread that much, so you can put them pretty close together. All right, look how beautiful that is. Perfect cookie dough balls. Then into the oven they go for exactly 8 minutes. Your oven might be different than mine, but I do not overbake these. In fact, when I take them out, they might look very undone, but I leave them on the cookie sheet until they are completely 100% cool. I do not put them on a cookie rack to cool. I leave them on the cookie sheet, and this recipe usually makes about 50 cookies, depending on how big the scoop is that you're using. But they are absolutely perfect. They are light in color on the top and the bottom, and in my opinion, these are the best chocolate chip cookies. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.